morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're watching. Welcome back once again to the Making Maths Class, a channel solely dedicated to demystifying mathematics, making complex problems look easy. Alright, today we'll be looking at special angles, trigonometry ratio. Now let's see if this is a triangle, a right angle triangle for that matter. A right angle triangle is one in which one of the angle here is 90 degrees. Which is just the side facing the hypotenuse. This is the hypotenuse, and if here is 90, invariably it means that this side is 45 degrees and this place is also 45 degrees. Why? Because the sum of angle in a triangle is 180 degrees. So if this part has taken 90 degrees, this other sides will be 45. Okay, so from here, if this is 45 degrees and we say that this place is of length 1, that's the side of this opposite side is 1 centimeter and here is 1 centimeter. Now how do we find the hypotenuse? From our Pythagoras theorem, we know that Pythagoras theorem says that hypotenuse squared is equals to opposite squared plus adjacent squared. So if here is 1 and here is 1, that means invariably our hypotenuse, let's assume it's x, let's use a number, x squared will be equals to 1 squared plus 1 squared. So this is 1 plus 1, which is 2. So our x squared, which is our hypotenuse square, is 2. So our hypotenuse will be equals to root 2. So here it follows that this hypotenuse is root 2. Now, the special trig ratios, if you are yet to check out our video on trigonometry ratio, the 6 basic trigonometry ratios, you can check out the video on it to understand this better. So from here, we have our sine, and we have a formula for it, so catois, which says that our sine theta, the sine of this angle, is opposite over hypotenuse. So it invariably means that sine 45 degrees is equals to opposite, which is 1 over hypotenuse root 2. Now from here we rationalize. So that's multiplied by root 2 over root 2. You can check out our series on surds, how to rationalize. This is surd. So this becomes root 2 over 2. So sine 45, the value of sine 45 degree is root 2 over 2. Now let's take the second trig ratio, that's cosine. Cos 45 degrees is equals to, cos is adjacent, which is this, the other side facing the other angle aside the opposite, which is adjacent over hypotenuse, which is also 1 over root 2. When we rationalize root 2 over root 2, we have root 2 over 2. And the last one, the tan 45 degrees is equals to, our tan is opposite, which is 1 over adjacent, 1 over 1, which is 1. So the value of sine 45 degrees is root 2 over 2. The value of cos 45 degree is also root 2 over 2, and tan 45 degree is 1. Okay, we've looked at angle 45 degrees. What sine 45 degree root 2 over 2, what cos 45 is root 2 over 2, and what tan 45 is, which is 1. Okay, let's look at 30 degrees and 90 degrees. If we have, for example, if we have an equilateral triangle is a triangle in which all the sides are equal. If all the sides are equal, whatever the value here is what is here and is what is here. Now, each of the angle there is 60 degrees for an equilateral triangle. Here is 60, here is 60, here is 60 degrees. Now, I can decide to break down this equilateral triangle to be into two right angles. Now, if here is 60, because I've broken them down, each of them will be 30 degrees now. Because 30 plus 30 is what will give me 60. Now, the next thing, let me bring out this one. If, for example, the equilateral triangle is of length 2, of unit 2, if here is 2, here is 2, the whole of this place will also be 2. So if the whole of this place is 2, let's bring out one of the triangles there. So here, this other side, we don't know what it is. This place is 2. Now, because I brought out one part of it, so here will be 1. Now, for me to find what this place is, I use my Pythagoras theorem, which is hypotenuse square, that's 2 square, is equals to, here is 60 degrees, 60 degrees. 2 square is equals to opposite square, which is here. Let's call it x square plus adjacent square, 1 square. So from here, this is 2 square is 4, 1 square is 1. Take it, subtract 1 from both sides. So our x is equals to 4 minus 1 is 3, square root of 3. So this part will be root 3. Now, remember, this other part is 30 degrees. So let's find our special angle. So sine 30 degrees, remember our SOHCAHTOA, 30 degrees will be equals to opposite over hypotenuse. The opposite there is for 30 degrees, this is what is facing 30 degrees, that's our opposite. Opposite is what is facing the side facing the angle we are referring to. So sine 30 degrees, which is 30 degrees, opposite is 1. So sine 30 degrees is 1 opposite over hypotenuse, the longer side or the side facing the right angle. So sine 30 degrees is 1 over 2. Now let's look at cos 30 degrees. Cos 30 degrees, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, car. So our adjacent, if this is our opposite, our adjacent is this, which is root 3, adjacent over our hypotenuse, 2. So my cos 30 degree is root 3 over 2. Now let's look at the last but not the least, tan 30 degrees. Now our tan is our opposite, which is 1, over our adjacent, which is 2. So tan 30 degrees 1 over root 3. Let's rationalize. That becomes, when we rationalize it, that's multiplied by root 3 over root 3. That becomes root 3 over 3. So that is the value of sin 30 degrees. So let's go to 60 degrees. So sine 60 degrees, we go again, sine 60 degrees. Now the side has changed. This is the angle we are referring to, 60 degrees. Our sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Now the opposite now has changed. This is the opposite, the side facing the angle we are referring to, 60 degrees, which is root 3. So opposite, root 3 over hypotenuse, 2. So my sine 60 degrees is root 3 over 2. My cos 60 degrees, this is car, adjacent. Where is my adjacent? Here, adjacent over hypotenuse. So my sine 60 degrees is 1 over 2. And the last but not the least, tan 60 degrees is equals to, my tan is my opposite, which is this, all over my adjacent, which is this, root 3 over 1, so which is root 3. All right, I hope you have learned how the special ratios angles were gotten, the values of angles in short form was gotten. In some exam scenario, you could be asked to put your answers, especially in a theory exam, you can be asked to put your answer in short form. The question can be asked for you to solve, and it requires you finding cos 30, tan 30, and you'll be asked to put your answer in short form. You can't use the calculator. This is how it is gotten. All right, I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson. If you enjoyed it, give us a like, give us a share, give us a thumbs up. Tell your friends about the Maths Class, a channel solely dedicated to demystifying mathematics, making complex problems look easy. And if you are here to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. Keep practicing till we meet again. If there's any aspect of mathematics you don't understand, put it in the comment section and I will attend to it. Until we meet again in the next class, keep practicing. Remember, mathematics is fun. Shalom.